Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another vlog. I'm really embarrassed I got to work and I have no earrings on. I just feel completely undone now. I don't know how to fix that situation. I don't have any I've looked in the bottom of my purse in case there was like a spare pair of earrings that I took off. I just feel like I look like I'm in my jammies now. Like my cardigan now looks like a bathrobe to me. Anyway. It is Thursday morning and I'm at work a little bit early. I'm gonna do a little bit of cleaning. I was gonna film this morning, but I just didn't get myself organized enough to do that. I really wanted to film my best and worst of BoxyCharm video this morning, but I didn't have time to like gather up all of the things before I left the house. My husband had to be into work this morning, so just gonna have to do that on Tuesday. It is what it is. So I decided with the little bit of extra time that I have this morning, I'm gonna do the floors. I'm gonna dust my retail shelf right there, tidy up a little bit in general. I'd really like to clean out this cabinet. Listen, don't judge me. I know. It's really messy. Like, why is there even Christmas stuff in there? This is supposed to be just my supplies. It just gets, over the holidays, things get so messy in here because it's so busy. I'm just like throwing things into the cabinet and cleaning as fast as I can to get on to the next person. So I really like to clean out that cabinet. It probably won't happen today, but like sometime in the next week, I'd like to get that done. Put that on my to-do list. Things are very weird here right now with the whole Omicron situation. So sort of like every day in my industry anyways, we're coming to work every day wondering if we're going to be working the next day. So I also have it sort of in the back of my mind that if we were to get closed down again, it would be nice if the salon was clean before I left. Because I think last time I ended up coming in and doing a big clean, and I'd like to be able to just come in here and film if that was to happen. So just kind of trying to keep my ducks in a row. It's been a really rough couple of weeks back to work after holiday, just with everything that is going on. I've had so many cancellations, so many last minute cancellations, which, I mean, obviously if people are sick, I don't want them to come. I totally understand that, but I haven't had one cancellation that's been enough notice to fill. So I've been doing a lot of like half days, short days, and yeah, it's a bummer because I couldn't pay my power bill last week. Like it just sucks when it comes all at once. So just trying to shift my mindset, make use of the extra time when I have it and not get so like down in the dumps about it. It's hard, you know, because we don't get paid if we're not with clients, right? So it's a tough thing. In this industry right now. I know a lot of industries are suffering, but I think particularly like the salons and the restaurants are struggling. So if you are a patron of any of those businesses, please do keep those things in mind. If you can give more notice, the more notice you can give, the more likely it is that your service provider can fill the spot. Because I often do have people kind of waiting in the wings. Like, if you get a cancellation, I could come today, but like you just can't text people and say, can you be here 5 minutes ago? That'd be great. Anyways, I'm gonna get the floors cleaned up. I have my iPad in here. I'm gonna put a podcast on to listen to while I'm doing that and just see how the day goes. I also have an appointment today, a personal appointment on my lunch hour to see a surgeon. I, as you guys know, broke my wrist 3 years ago, and I've been having a lot of problems with it pretty much since, but I definitely have, it's really hard to show you, but I think I've got a cyst in the joint of that wrist. That's been going on for about a year, so I've just now got my appointment with the surgeon to go for a consultation. So I'm doing that today at lunch as well. So we'll see how that goes. I imagine that it will be quite some time before I get booked in for an actual surgery. Our hospitals here are only doing like emergency services right now, and that would obviously be like an elective surgery. So anyways, just keeping you guys filled in on all the weird things that are going on. Guys, I did it. I cleaned the cabinet and the floors, and I dusted this thing and this thing. I did all the things with time to spare. So now I've got all of my extra like tips for doing gel nails here. I've got my portable e-file and then all my essential oil stuff back there. I've got my eyebrow tinting stuff here. This is all pedicure stuff. So my lamp that I use for feet, all of my little like supplies. I've got my foot files that I have people's names on. Down here I have like all of my waxing stuff here, my extra gloves. This is sort of like miscellaneous organization things that I'm not necessarily using right now, but I might need down the road. And then down here I've got all of my facial stuff. This is my little bowl that I throw things in that I need to clean. And then just like Q-tips, lancets, cotton swabs, alcohol swabs, things like that. And then of course my towels are in here as always. So feeling really good about getting that done and getting the floors done. Just feeling like I had a really productive morning. Well, that was a huge waste of time. I stepped in some water from my husband's boots. I had that appointment with the surgeon at 1 o'clock for my wrist. Booked this like a month ago. And when I booked the appointment, I asked the receptionist, I said, do you know about how long the appointment takes? I said, I'm gonna book, sorry, I'm just hanging my coat up. I was like, I'm gonna book my clients around this appointment. How long do you think it'll take? And she was like, 15, 20 minutes. She's like, I'm gonna book you as our first patient after lunch. That way there should be no wait. So I got there 10 to 1, waited in the hall until 1 o'clock till they opened their doors after lunch. Got in there, she gave me some forms to fill out and put me in the little room. I waited in that little room for 40 minutes. No one came, no one said like, you know, it's just gonna be a little while longer, whatever. So I waited as long as I could. And then I went out and I was like, do you have any idea how much longer it's gonna be? I said, like I booked my day around this appointment, but I have clients coming this afternoon. She's like, I don't know. She said, the doctor's not here. He was on call at the hospital this morning. And I'm like, okay, well, that's good information to have now after I've waited for 40 minutes. I didn't say that. I was just like, okay, well, I can't wait any longer. My husband took time off of work to drive me to this appointment. He had a meeting at 2. I have clients coming in. And I just looked at her and I said, you know, if I tell a client they have an appointment at 2, I need to be there for 2 o'clock. So I gotta go. So massive waste of time. And now I have to reschedule. So it's just so frustrating. I mean, I know doctors are important and whatever, but I mean, my job maybe isn't as important as a doctor, but I still have made a commitment to people. I can't just come in whenever. Anyway, it just felt like nobody cared. Like there was 3 other patients there waiting. Nobody else knew that the doctor's not even in the building. Anyway, very frustrating. Luckily, my husband patiently waited for me and went and got me some Subway for lunch because it was like, I have 10 minutes now before my next client. Anyway, the world is a very frustrating place right now. So it's now 7 minutes to 2, and there's an update at 2:30, a COVID update at 2:30. So we're all kind of waiting on the edge of our seats here, wondering if we're about to go into a lockdown. So I guess I will go in with my 2 o'clock client and we'll find out after that what's happening. Am I working tomorrow? Am I working next week? No one knows. Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. Well, it happened. They're shutting us down. Ay. So I just had to have something on my lips. This is just the e.l.f. tinted lip oil. I don't know if the lighting's weird. I don't have my ring light on. I can't care about that right now. So we're getting shut down. Today's Friday, the 14th of January, and they made an announcement. By they, I mean the government. Made an announcement yesterday at 2:30 that as of midnight tonight, gyms, salons are closed, restaurants are takeout only. Basically, we're down to like essential businesses People are limited to a single household bubble until at least the 30th of January. So they've given us a tentative return date of February 1st, but I mean, we've been down this road before. So it has been just a whirlwind of a few weeks, honestly. It's just been a circus. So yesterday, Thursday's one of my longer days. So I was here last night until, I don't know what time, doesn't matter. And then I went home and returned the many messages that I had from people asking me what was going on. Canceled all my clients for the next 2 weeks. So today will be my last day for a little while. So I'm working a bit of a longer day today. I am staying to fit in one more person that would have been in on Tuesday next week. I thought about staying for more, but I woke up with a migraine this morning. I didn't sleep well last night. I woke up at like 10 to 4 and just laid there until 6 when my alarm went off. So it's 10 after 8 right now. I've got about a half an hour before my client comes, and I'll be here till about 6 o'clock tonight, and I think that's plenty late. It's going to be a stressful day. It's going to be a lot of talking about COVID and how frustrated everyone is and how stressed everyone is, which, I mean, same. But man, I'm sure tired of talking about it. But here I am talking about it. So here we are. So what that's going to mean is no gym, no work for me. My husband is working from home, so he will still be working full time. I think it's going to be really hard to be home for this shutdown without Charlie. You know, previous times when we've been shut down, I've had him to kind of keep me company and take him for walks and play with him and, you know, just kind of fill in my days a little bit. So I think that's going to be really hard this time. So I was talking to my friend Cheyenne yesterday, and we made a little list of goals, like things we'd like to work on, things we'd like to achieve during this time off so that we can kind of stay focused and not fall down like the rabbit hole of depression. So I'm planning to hopefully like clean out my closet. I can still come into the salon a couple of times a week to film. So I think I'll still do that. It'll get me out of the house. There's not going to be anyone here. So I think that's fine to do that. So anyway, just going to try to make the most of it. We've also decided to cancel our trip for February. So that's not happening either. You know, just this is what we're doing right now. So anyway, I just thought I would check in and sort of fill you guys in on what's going on. I don't know what this vlog is gonna look like now, but we're gonna be taking my friend's dog this weekend. So my friend, you guys have seen Digby in previous vlogs, so we are gonna be taking him for the weekend. They've been sort of lending us Digby from time to time just because we're, you know, sad and lonely. So hopefully I'll have a little bit of footage of him in this vlog. Clinton and I were talking about going for a big walk with him tomorrow. So yeah, just gonna try to get through January, right? I do have a brand new Project Pan video all ready to go, so I am gonna make that live today. So by the time you're seeing this, that's already up. So I will have it linked in the description box down below. I'm excited for a new Project Pan. I'm just gonna try to like focus on the YouTube channel, focus on a few little projects around my house, and just try to keep busy. I just think that's gonna be the answer this time.
Part of me wants to stay forever. Part of me is afraid to get hurt. Love always made a mess of me. Broken heart got the best of me. But with you.
Are you cold? Did we go on a big walk? Was that so fun? That's a good boy. What a good boy, Digby.
It feels like paradise, and it feels like paradise.
Hey guys, my bathroom fan just runs. There's no way to like turn it off, so I just brought everything else in here so I could talk to you guys. So we had a pretty relaxing weekend. I didn't vlog much. I'm just using my Farmacy deep sweep because I've just been breaking out like all these little tiny breakouts. So we had a pretty relaxing weekend. We had Digby for the weekend, our friend's dog. So we had a really nice time with him. We did get some snow. We had gotten some snowshoes, and we did get some snow, but we didn't get enough to go snowshoeing. So we did get out on some trails though. It was really cold all weekend. It was like -30 with the wind chill all weekend. So when we did get out for some walks, I didn't get anything filmed for you guys because it was too cold to hold the camera, too cold to get my phone out of my pocket, and I just had to keep my gloves on, you know? It was just one of those things. Going in with my Alya vitamin C hyaluronic serum. So today is Monday, January 17th, and Clinton and I go for our boosters today. So I don't have anything else planned for today because I do anticipate, I'm hoping I'm not going to feel awful, but I have felt awful for several days with the other two vaccines, so we'll see how that goes. I didn't make any plans because then I thought I can't be upset with myself if I don't get anything done. I do have some things I'd like to get done tomorrow. I'm gonna try really hard not to get too far deep into like the pajama life for this shutdown. I'm just using my Neostrata lip repair. I've even got like little breakouts around my mouth. I don't know what's going on. I did get a lot of kisses from Digby this weekend. I don't know if that's part of it. Clinton just went out to get us coffees. And then I'm gonna make us some breakfast. Our appointment's at 10:20. It's about 7:30 right now. I started using this Avant Glycolic moisturizer. It smells like perfume. It smells like literal perfume. So I'm putting some also on my chest because I want to use it up. And maybe that's why I'm breaking out. I haven't quite figured it out yet. It feels nice. It's got like shea butter and glycolic and urea, and it's supposed to be like redensifying for the skin, but it smells like a literal bottle of perfume. Like it's not even like skincare scented, you know? Anyway, I'm using it anyways. We'll see. So that's what's going on here. Tomorrow I'm hoping to go into the salon and film my best of boxy video that I've been talking about forever. So I'm hoping to get that done tomorrow. Maybe do a little bit of cleaning in there. I have some content I need to do for a couple of different products for Instagram. I have these cool like anti-wrinkle patches to test out. And I told the company I would do some photos for Instagram, so I might do that tonight. I'm thinking we'll probably end up napping this afternoon. Both times we've had our vaccines, we've ended up having like long naps in the afternoon. Just makes you really tired. So maybe tonight, if I have the energy, I'll get up and, you know, maybe I'll have a bath and do those patches and take some photos. Trying to stay off of social media for the most part. It's very negative because of what's going on right now for us locally. A lot of people in my industry are very upset that we're having to close, and I'm just choosing to not participate in any of that. I don't think it's helpful at all to anyone's mental health to just kind of get all fired up like that. I'm just going in with my sunscreen. This is the Caramel one that I got from Avant. I'm still really liking it. It is a little white, but I've had worse. It's nothing like the Juice Beauty one was. So that's all that's going on here for now. We got all the laundry done yesterday and a lot of housework done. I got a big grocery because we're supposed to be like not leaving the house too much. So everything is like pretty well stocked for us to like hunker down. So I'll check in with you guys a little bit later and let you know how we made out with our shots. Well, you guys, it's the next day. We got boosted yesterday and it kicked us in the asses. So I was laid up all day yesterday with fever and chills and body aches and just like general like brain fog. And today I'm still feeling achy, but not quite so bad. But hubby is fully laid up. I am out getting us some coffees. Because he always gets up and gets us coffee. So I was like, maybe I'll do that for you today. He's really under the weather. Okay, I got our coffees. I just pulled into a parking lot for a second. So, I'll be interested to see the last 2 vaccines that I got. I had like several day-long migraines. I do have a bit of a headache this morning. So we'll see how that goes. But Clinton's definitely laid up. He's coughing, he's got body aches, he had a fever, like a pretty decent fever in the night. He's cold, he's a man, you know, so probably today I had planned on going into the salon. I was going to do some filming, but most likely I'm just going to be looking after him for the day. It's so funny because when I'm not feeling good, I just want to be left alone. But I know he really likes to be sort of looked after. So I'm going to do that for him today. So I'm going to close off the vlog here. This might be a bit of a boring one, but I do have some really fun video ideas kind of waiting in the wings. So stay tuned. More content coming, more interesting content coming. This was a bit of a weird, you know, just a bit of a weird time with the closure and just kind of getting readjusted. So anyway, I hope you guys like this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon in another video.